federal government tells the court to reject Nnamdi Kanu's no-case submission, says he has a case to answer. Good morning, everyone, and once again, thank you for listening to the Daily Brief News this morning. Well, concerning Nnamdi Kanu's case, the federal government of Nigeria is telling the court to reject Nnamdi Kanu's no-case submission, saying that he has a case to answer. This Nnamdi Kanu case, believe me, it's not the type person. Like it's already getting as serious as it is. The federal government on Friday urged the Federal High Court in Abuja to reject the no-case submission filed by the detained leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. The federal government-led counsel Adegboyegba Awomolo San made the plea while responding to the no-case application presented by Kanu. Awomolo told the trial judge, who is Justice James Omotocho, that Kanu had made a broadcast on Radio Biafra in which he openly and publicly declared his intention to break up Nigeria. He added that Kanu not only threatened to disintegrate the country, but also declared his plan to establish a Republic of Biafra. Awomolo emphasized that Kanu's declaration was not a mere empty threat, but a deliberate and dangerous one, saying that his broadcast caused widespread fear among Nigerians. He argued that boasting about breaking up Nigeria constitutes a serious national security concern and should not be dismissed as mere rhetoric as claimed by Kanu. Awomolo further alleged that Kanu in the broadcast directed his followers to target and kill policemen and their families, noting that more than 170 security personnel were killed shortly afterwards. The defendant made a broadcast in which he proudly declared himself as the IPOB leader, even though he knew that the group had been proscribed. He claimed the world would come to a standstill, he said. The Nigerian law prohibits insisting statements capable of making citizens live in fear. The threat to destroy Nigeria was not idle talk. It was aimed at creating Biafra, and there are consequences for such statements. Awomolo urged the court to reject the no-case submission and compel Kanu to open his defense, arguing that the application was both misplaced and misconceived. He maintained that the Biafran agitator had a case to answer on the 7-count terrorism charge brought against him by the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation. However, Kanu, through his lead counsel Chief Kanu Agbasi, challenged the validity of the prosecution case and asked the court to discharge and acquit him. Among other points, Agagbi argued that no witness had testified that they were incited to violence by Kanu throughout the proceeding. He also told the court that the 5 witnesses who testified, all operative of the Department of State Services, admitted that their role was limited to obtaining statements from Kanu. Agagbi further contended that no investigation was conducted into the statement allegedly made by Kanu and no investigative report regarding the terrorism allegation was presented in court. He highlighted that the charges against Kanu had been amended 8 times, yet no witness came forward to claim they were incited by him. Insisting that Kanu merely urged people to defend themselves against widespread killing, Agagbi argued that Kanu threatened to bring down the world was simply boastful talk and should not be used as evidence of terrorism. He said that urging Nigerians to defend themselves in a constitutional right that has also been echoed by prominent Nigerians, including retired General T.Y. Danjuma. Agagbi also criticized Kanu's prolonged confinement over the past 10 years, saying that international law prohibits solitary confinement beyond 15 days. He concluded by insisting that the elements of the terrorism charges were not proven during the trial and urged the judge to rule that no prima facie case had been established against Kanu to warrant him entering a defense. Justice Omotosho, after listening to the arguments for and against the no case submission, adjourned the matter until October 10th for ruling. Hmm. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, in Nnamdi Kanu's case, like in Nnamdi Kanu case, as it don't rise, that rise the roof. When you say something has grown bigger than it's supposed to grow, that is Nnamdi Kanu's case for you. Well, Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, in summary, Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer is saying that all those talks that Nnamdi Kanu used to say, that he will do this, he will do that, he will do this. You know that Nnamdi Kanu have said a lot of things. We should not lie. Nnamdi Kanu have said a lot of things. Well, Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer is saying that Nnamdi Kanu was just boasting. But now, what I want to say is that why is it at this point in time that they are saying that Nnamdi Kanu is boasting? Why is that like? Why is that at this point in time that everybody is not saying that like Nnamdi Kanu is boasting? Why? Well, the federal government have found confirmed evidence to say that this man was not boasting. No, he was serious. I mean, why would you be boasting, saying something, and implementing laws that affected the lives of over 170 Nigerian security officers? That is what the Nigerian government is saying. And at this point in time, his lawyer Gonzalo have not responded to all this thing that the federal government is saying. Yes, his lawyer have not responded to all this thing that this man is saying. Like seriously. Well, it is till October 10th, 2025, we will hear the full story of Nnamdi Kanu's case. Yes, we will hear the full updates concerning Nnamdi Kanu's case. Whether Nnamdi Kanu, because according to what was said, they said that although Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer is pushing for a no case, if Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer wins the no case submission, meaning that Nnamdi Kanu will just boasting, you cannot charge him for that, for terrorism, then Nnamdi Kanu will be a free man after that. Well, but if the courts change their mind and say that no, this man was not boasting, no, he was actually serious. So these are evidence to prove that Nnamdi Kanu was serious in what he was doing. No, do not call Nnamdi Kanu back to explain the meaning of what he was doing before he got arrested. He should explain the meaning of everything. Being IPOB leader, he'll give him the chance to explain everything, whether you were boasting or not. The matter don't go far. Or what do you guys think? What do you guys think actually? Drop your comments in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Yes, of course, you can tap the subscribe button with the notification bell so that anytime we have a new video, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Once again, thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day ahead of you.